I decided that the next morning we're gonna get up super early, take the blind, and go to the very prime spot. Odds were that that person, whoever it be, at that water hole, likely would have got a pronghorn on the first day. Sure enough, when I pulled up on the ridge, glassed down to that spot about a mile or so away, no blind was present. Okay, deck it out, carpets. I knew that this was a good spot because I had scouted it beforehand. I'd seen lots of antelope, and I knew this was the only water in that area. It's important when you're setting up these blinds to scout it and make sure you know where the antelope are watering, because they're just like deer, cattle, anything. They've got a certain spot they want to go to. And one thing you'll notice on these muddy water holes like this is the more mud or mud flat that they got to walk across, the less they're using it. And I'm going to show you back here, and that's exactly what I think's going on. But as you can see back in this dry corner, they get less and less usage because it takes them further and further. Look at this. It takes them further to get out into there, and they get stuck in there, just like the cattle aren't in here as much because their weight pushes them down into that mud. They don't like it. Back there, they take 2 steps, they're in the water. Here, they had to take 4, 5, 6 steps, and they're in the mud. So we set up for the high percentage place to water. Now you wait. They'll always throw you, and there'll be one come in down there, but if he does, we still got shots. We can cover this whole water hole easily in archery range.
We can open that other window too if we have to.
Flip open the other window. My hunch was right. We didn't have to wait too long. Now the antelope weren't exactly taking numbers at sunrise and standing in line to get a drink like at a Starbucks in Seattle, but they were on the horizon, kind of just cruising out there. And that's what you'll see at a water hole. Pronghorn will come into range and they'll just kind of watch the water hole nonchalantly. They don't like stare at it, but they just eat and look and eat and look. And about an hour or so later, here they come. They've made up their mind.
Buck coming in.
We're out.
Two.
Get your paw up, get your paw up. Watch it, that one's close. He's right. That's exactly what happened. 2 bucks started coming in. One kind of surprised us. Out of the blue, he came at an angle where we couldn't really see, and he was at the water that quick. But no worries, that's not the one we were after. Once we saw that one, we looked out, and here comes a bigger buck. This buck was on a mission. He was just coming straight in, plodding along. He'd stop every so often and look, but the other buck was working great as a decoy. It was luring him in, just like stink bait lures a catfish in. Well, when this buck got in close, I knew things were gonna happen, but they weren't gonna happen the right way. The buck decided, instead of going to the prime spot, you know, the speedy lane, the lane everyone wants to get into to get their order fast at McDonald's, he went over to the slow lane. He's gonna try and drink on this end. The plan was falling apart fast. And I knew that if we were gonna get a shot, we'd have to reopen another window. Of course, all this chaos going on is kind of scary because we're not sure if that antelope's gonna hear. 33. Oh, he's taking off again. Let up, let up. That buck jumped out of the mud, dashed just a few yards, stopped, looked around, but he was doing the lip smacking thing, so I knew he was still thirsty. Roll your bow over my back so I can be on this side range for you. There you go. Can you get the shot there? Yeah. Okay, he's coming in, hang in. I can't believe he's gonna water in that mud. That buck had come right in, and he did one step better. He went completely broadside at the pond, and Cole had a great standing shot. I called off the yardage. 33, shooting for 30. Get on him right now. Hit him, good.
When I released my arrow, it looked like he had jumped the string just a little bit, but it still looked like we had hit him pretty good.
Stay in there. I'm gonna run, just see where he goes before he gets out of sight. There was a dike right there, a dam, the reservoir dam, that I couldn't see. So instead of letting him get out there and losing him, I bailed right out of the blind with my binocular and run up high and got a look at him as he took off into the sage. He went down. Come on. All right, it looks good. He went down, but I think we'll just give him a little bit more time. We'll get our gear together, then we'll go over and see. He ran out in that tall sage, so I can't see a body, but he definitely looked like he tipped over. If not, he bedded as fast as any animal I've ever seen. But let's just give him a little more time. First of all, let's get out of this black stuff, get back into mossy oak brush so we kind of blend in, because with spot and stalk from here on out, I think he's down, but we just never know, and we want to make sure. And we'll give him about an hour. By the time we get all this stuff organized, get over there, it'll be way over an hour. And I think he got him though.
Hope so.
Let's go cement the deal.
All right.
All right. Let's walk around this here side.
Yeah.
See if we can't find that arrow, but we're not gonna waste too much time, because I saw him. I know where he's at. Oh man, what a dandy. Look at that, pull him out of there. There we go. That's a nice, nice pronghorn. I mean, talk about a high in life. You shot your first big game animal at close range with basically a primitive weapon. It's something you'll never forget.
He's a great buck for my first one with a bow.
He's more than a great buck, that's cool. And the great thing about his first big game animal, I was there. I got to experience everything he got to experience a second time in my life. All the joy, the excitement, and the fun. So, what's your job next?
Gut him, clean him, get the meat ready to go.
That's right. While you're doing that, I'm gonna sit back, crack a cold Diet Mountain Dew. We're looking for new sponsors, by the way. And relax and watch you do all the work, and I'm gonna listen to the radio.
Okay.
All right, good job. Good job.
The most advanced ammunition in the world, Superformance from Hornady. Up to 200 feet per second faster than any conventional ammunition. Flatter trajectories and more downrange energy from every rifle. Superior accuracy with no increase in felt recoil. Superformance ammunition from Hornady. It is rocket science.
There's a reason why more hunters are choosing Tech 4 as their choice for a hunting base layer. It's called silver superiority. Tech 4 uses 33% more silver than others. Tech 4's silver yarns provide superior odor control, superior perspiration management, superior thermal properties, and superior comfort. And it won't go down the drain like carbon. Silver superiority is why Tech 4 is the most advanced base layer odor control system on the market today. Scent-Away Tech 4 from Hunter Specialties.
46 tree stands, 107 hunting days, 219 encounters, one chance at a big buck. That's why top bow hunters practice with a Glendale. Glendale Buck's core offers 5 times the shooting surface as other 3D targets, and the larger Glendale Pre-Rut gives you 10 times the surface. Now available, the new Glendale Pre-Rut with 7 times the shooting surface. Because there's only one chance at a big buck.
Riders expect certain things from a Can-Am ATV. Groundbreaking technology, responsive handling, and the most power in every class. So why would they expect anything less from a Can-Am side-by-side? Introducing the Can-Am Commander, the most powerful rec utility side-by-side in the industry, with precision handling and the first dual-level cargo box. The facts say it's the most advanced side-by-side ever built, but the ride says it all.